Dear ladies and gentlemen, let me say something that might sound harsh at first. Talent alone won't get you noticed. Potential without pressure never becomes power. In a world where everyone is shouting for attention, where mediocrity has a microphone, you've got to rise so boldly, work so deeply, grow so intentionally, that even those who try to overlook you can't anymore. It's not about proving people wrong, it's about proving the greatness inside you right. When they doubted you, it wasn't personal, they just couldn't see what God planted in you. But here's the good news, they don't have to see it for it to grow. Because God didn't put that gift in you to get applause, He put it in you to change atmospheres, break chains, shift generations. You don't need a spotlight, you need focus. You don't need everyone's validation, you need God's confirmation. And when you step into your purpose with that kind of fire, you become too impactful to be ignored. So stop waiting to be discovered and start developing. Stop asking for approval and start building. Be so consistent, so faithful, so excellent that your fruit starts speaking for you. Because people can argue opinions, but they can't argue results. You're not here to take up space, you're here to change it. You're not here to echo others, you're here to carry a voice that was carved through pressure, refined by fire, and built through obedience in secret. So when they try to overlook you, stay focused. When they underestimate you, go deeper. When they shut the door, build your own house. Because sooner or later, excellence knocks louder than entitlement. Faith outlasts fame, and those who dared to become unignorable always rise. 10 key points of the speech. Excellence makes you visible. When you pursue mastery instead of popularity, your work begins to speak for itself. People can ignore your words, but they can't deny the results you consistently produce. God planted your gift, not people. You don't need the world's validation when your gift came from the one who formed you. What He placed in you will shine through in time, in the dark, and even in rejection. You're not called to compete, you're called to create. The goal isn't to be better than others. It's to be bolder with your own purpose. When you own your lane, no one can block your flow. Your obedience in private builds confidence in public. The hours you spend in secret praying, working, growing are never wasted. God uses your hidden seasons to prepare you for visible influence. Consistency beats talent. Many start with fire, but few burn long. Keep showing up even when no one claps. Keep building even when no one watches. The most anointed people are often the most consistent. Fruit speaks louder than followers. Let the results of your character, discipline, and calling be the loudest thing about you. You don't need hype, you need fruit that can't be ignored. Rejection is often redirection. When people ignore you, God is often protecting you from premature exposure. Stay faithful, your moment will find you. Don't chase platforms, build integrity. Fame without foundation falls fast. Focus on building a life God can trust. When your integrity grows deeper, your influence grows wider. God makes room for the gifted, but He honors the faithful. It's not just about how much gift you carry, but how much obedience you walk in. Be faithful in the small, and God will open doors no one can shut. Live in a way that even your enemies respect you. You may not be liked by everyone, but if you walk in character, consistency, and calling, even your critics will have to admit you're undeniable. There comes a point where skill is no longer the differentiator, excellence is. In a culture obsessed with visibility, what sets you apart isn't how loud you are, how trendy you sound, or how much attention you get. It's how deeply you commit to your craft when no one's watching. It's how much effort you give when there's no stage, no camera, no claps, and no likes. Because excellence is formed in obscurity long before it's honored publicly. When you walk in excellence, something powerful happens. You shift from being someone who needs validation to someone who carries value. You don't have to beg to be noticed when you're built to stand out through discipline, focus, and purpose. People may pass by your name now, But there will come a day when your excellence will demand attention not through arrogance, but through undeniable impact. That's what happens when you train like you've already been chosen. When you prepare like you already have the platform, even though you're still in the process. Excellence isn't perfection, it's dedication. It's showing up every single day with a mindset that says, I may not be the most popular, but I'll be the most prepared. I may not be the most noticed, but I'll be the most faithful. And the truth is excellence cannot hide forever God doesn't raise up excellence for it to stay buried. He refines it in silence, but then he reveals it in season. When you give your best, even in the shadows, your work becomes a light that shines in rooms you never even entered. You don't need to fight for the spotlight finds what is consistent, what is proven, what is genuine. Some people are loud but have no depth. Some are flashy but have no fruit. But when you operate in quiet excellence, your work carries weight. It commands respect even in rooms where your name hasn't been mentioned yet. Because while the world rewards charisma, God honors character and character fuels consistency, and consistency is what makes you unignorable So, while others are chasing popularity, you keep pursuing mastery While they're obsessed with going viral, you stay obsessed with growing valuable. Because the moment you choose to give more than expected, to show up when it's inconvenient, to perfect your calling even when it's unrecognized, that's the moment you stop being someone people can overlook. And don't forget this when you carry excellence, even closed doors eventually have to open, because excellence is magnetic, excellence is prophetic, excellence doesn't shout, it shines, and when you shine in the shadows long enough, God will raise you in the light. Absolutely. Here's the full-length expansion of key point 2 from asterisk. Be so good they can't ignore you. Written in an intense, purpose-driven, spiritually grounded tone inspired by Steven Furtick without a subtitle or conclusion You keep looking for validation from people who didn't plant seed in you, but the gift inside you didn't come from them, it came from God That calling you feel deep in your bones, that fire that refuses to go out even when everything around you feels cold. That isn't random, it's divine, and here's the truth. When God plants something he doesn't need man's permission to make it grow. The most dangerous thing you can do is hand the steering wheel of your destiny to someone who was never meant to drive it. When you live for other people's approval, you'll die from their rejection. You'll start shrinking your vision to fit their opinion. But if God gave you the vision, he also gave you the strength to walk it out even if nobody else sees it yet Remember David? He was anointed king while he was still a shepherd boy in a field. His own father didn't even think to call him into the room when the prophet came. Overlooked by people, but handpicked by God. And that anointing didn't need a crowd, it didn't need applause, it didn't even need agreement. What God spoke over him in private was more powerful than anything anyone could say in public. That's the same truth for you. You don't need people to notice you for your gift to be real. You don't need followers to have fruit. You don't need applause to be anointed. Because what God births in the secret place, he protects with purpose until the moment of release. And until then, he's testing your heart. Will you still believe in the seed he planted when the soil gets dark, when no one claps, when people question your value because you don't look the part yet? If the gift came from God, then the affirmation must come from him too. Stop expecting people to celebrate what they weren't called to carry. Your purpose might not make sense to them because it wasn't downloaded to them. It was downloaded to you and if God trusted you with it, that means he already sees the outcome even if you're still in the middle of becoming. Don't let temporary silence make you doubt the eternal assignment. Just because no one's calling your name doesn't mean your calling is cancelled. In fact, the quiet seasons are often the most strategic because that's when God is building your foundation. He's teaching you how to walk with Him before others walk with you. He's shaping your identity in Him so you're not shaped by the voices of others. So if they ignore you, let them. If they underestimate you, smile. If they say you'll never make it, keep walking. Because you don't need them to believe in you when the one who created you already does **. Your job isn't to convince them, it's to obey him **. And when you do that with everything in you, there comes a day where even the people who tried to ignore you won't be able to anymore, certainly. Here is the ** expanded version of key point 3 ** from *. Be so good they can't ignore you *, written in a deep, bold, identity-driven voice, spiritually and emotionally engaging ** without a subtitle or conclusion *. Some people spend their entire lives comparing lanes, not realizing that God gave them a path no one else was meant to walk. You were not created to copy someone, you were created to carry something. The calling on your life is ** custom, built **, not mass-produced. So when you try to fit into someone else's mold, you don't just lose your identity, you delay your impact. Comparison kills uniqueness. It makes you question the gift you've been given because it doesn't look like someone else's. But purpose isn't about being louder, it's about being **, aligned **. It's not about outshining others, it's about **, becoming exactly who God formed you to be **. There's a frequency in your voice, a fingerprint in your calling, a rhythm in your spirit that no one else can duplicate. And when you start walking in **, your own lane **, something powerful happens. The pressure to compete fades and the power to create flows. This world is full of echoes, people repeating what others say, mimicking what others do, trying to walk in shoes that were never made for them. But your voice isn't meant to echo, it's meant to **, resonate **. The people you're called to reach don't need another copy, they need your authentic sound, your raw story, your redeemed journey. When you finally stop chasing applause and start chasing **, authentic alignment **, you discover peace in your process. You stop worrying about who's ahead, and you start focusing on **, how deep you're growing **. God never asked you to be better than them, He called you to be **, faithful to Him **, and that kind of focus is what multiplies fruit. That kind of intentionality is what makes you rise not to be famous, but to be **, impactful **. Let them do what they do, let them run fast in their lane, that's not your concern. Your assignment is to **, maximize what you've been given **. Your job is to get so in tune with what God deposited in you that you stop waiting for a path to follow and start becoming a path others will follow. You don't need a platform to be powerful, you don't need a crowd to be called. You don't need a blueprint from others when **, God already designed the original inside you **. But that design doesn't function off fear, it functions off **, faith **. Faith to move when no one else gets it. Faith to build when no one else sees it. Faith to believe when no one else claps for it. You were not born to chase. You were born to **, carry something divine **, and the sooner you let go of the need to measure up to someone else's pace, the sooner you'll discover how powerful your own rhythm really is. Absolutely. Here's a **, deep, bold, and spiritually rich full length expansion of key point 4 ** from *. Be so good they can't ignore you *, written in Steven Furtick, inspired style *, without a subtitle and without a conclusion *. It's what you do in the *, quiet *, that determines how God will use you in the *, crowd *. The strength of your public influence will never rise above the level of your private discipline. It's in the hidden places, the prayer closets, the early mornings, the late nights where nobody's watching, where nobody's cheering that God is shaping the character needed to carry the calling. Too many people want platform without process. They want applause without obedience, but God is not in the business of promoting people who can't carry the weight of their own voice. That's why He develops you in the dark. Because if you skip the secret place, you won't survive the spotlight. If you don't learn how to walk with Him in private, you'll collapse the moment pressure hits in public. When you obey in secret, when you read the word no one else sees, when you pray through your tears, when you forgive quietly, when you keep showing up despite silence, that's where your spiritual muscle is built. That's where your roots go deep, and deep roots don't get shaken by shallow opinions. Obedience isn't always exciting, it's not always glamorous, but it's always foundational. You don't need a viral moment, you need a *** history with God ***. Because the oil doesn't fall on the gifted, it falls on the surrendered. And surrender doesn't happen on stage, it happens in the secret. When you say, God, I'll serve you even when it hurts. I'll stay faithful even when it's lonely. I'll give you my yes even when I don't see the result yet. That's obedience, that's trust. That's ***, the training ground of greatness ***. Sometimes you think nothing's happening. You think your preparation is pointless. But what feels like wasted moments are actually *** weapons *** being sharpened. The same way David fought lions and bears before Goliath. You're being trained through hidden resistance before visible battles. And when the stage comes, when the door opens, when the platform is presented, you won't be trying to figure out who you are. You'll already know, because identity is built *** before *** opportunity shows up. If God is still keeping you in the shadows, it's not rejection, it's protection. He's making sure your heart is right, your foundation is strong, and your motives are pure. Because what good is public elevation if private devotion is empty? When you win in secret, no amount of pressure in public can take you down. So don't despise the quiet seasons. Don't rush to be seen. Because what you build in secret becomes the strength that makes you ***, undeniable ***. People may see the fruit, but God sees the ***, faithfulness ***, that produced it, and He honors it every single time. Absolutely. Here's the *** expanded version of key point 5 *** from ***. Be so good they can't ignore you. * written in a high impact, spirit-led, bold motivational tone inspired by Steven Furtick *** without a subtitle and without a conclusion ***. The difference between those who rise and those who stay stuck isn't talent, it's ***, consistency ***. Talent may open the door, but only consistency keeps you in the room. You don't need to be extraordinary every day, you just need to ***, show up faithfully *** every day. Because when you keep showing up, even when it's hard, even when no one notices, even when the emotions aren't there, that's when something *** supernatural *** starts to happen. Consistency is where character is proven. It's where grit is born. Anybody can be passionate for a week. Anybody can be motivated after a good sermon or an emotional song. But real power comes when you keep going after the music fades, after the feelings vanish, after the excitement wears off. That's when champions are made. That's when God looks at you and says, now I can trust you with more. The people who become unignorable didn't get there by doing *** great things once ***. They got there by doing *** small things well, over and over ***. They practiced in silence, they prayed when tired, they served when it felt unfair, they studied when others were sleeping, and because they kept showing up, heaven kept strengthening them. The enemy doesn't fear your moments of motivation, he fears your consistency. He doesn't panic when you shout once, he panics when you obey daily. Because when you keep swinging the hammer of obedience, ***, one hit at a time ***, walls start falling, chains start breaking, mindsets start shifting. Not because you had one emotional breakthrough, but because you refuse to quit. Consistency doesn't always look impressive. It's not flashy. It doesn't get reposted, but it moves mountains. It builds trust. It develops spiritual weight. When you're consistent, people may still overlook you, but God never will. Heaven takes notice of every quiet yes, every disciplined step, every hidden act of faith. And when God sees that kind of rhythm in your life, the rhythm of showing up, pressing in, leaning forward, he responds with favor. You don't need to do it all at once. You don't need to be the fastest. You just need to keep showing up with excellence, with humility, with fire. Because excellence without consistency is empty, and consistency without heart is hollow. But when you combine the two, when your heart stays pure and your feet stay moving, you become a force that cannot be ignored. It's not about doing something massive tomorrow. It's about doing something meaningful today, and then again the next day, and then again the day after that. Stack one faithful day on top of another until your obedience becomes a wall the enemy can't climb and a witness the world can't deny. Certainly. Here's the full length expansion of key point 6 from Be so good they can't ignore you, written with depth, passion, and spiritual fire in the style of Steven Furtick without a subtitle or a conclusion. You can argue over opinions. You can debate over beliefs. You can even dismiss someone's background, appearance, or story. But what you can't argue with is fruit. When there's real evidence, when there's undeniable transformation, when there's consistent excellence, it silences the noise and shuts down the doubters. Because results have a voice and that voice carries authority, fruit doesn't need defending, it doesn't have to shout, it simply speaks for itself. That's why Jesus didn't say, they'll know you by your popularity. He said, they'll know you by your fruit. Not the kind of fruit you post, but the kind you produce. The kind that outlives the trends. The kind that keeps growing even after the applause fades. There are people who will doubt your motives. There are people who will try to reduce your value to your past. They'll say you're too late, too broken, too ordinary. But when your fruit shows up, when your life starts bearing the marks of discipline, the marks of growth, the marks of impact suddenly, those same people who once overlooked you are forced to look again. Because excellence leaves a trail, and impact is louder than introduction. You don't need to explain yourself when you've got a tree full of fruit behind you. Just keep producing. Let your forgiveness speak. Let your perseverance speak. Let your restored marriage, your healed mind, your thriving business, your ministry, your peace, your purpose, let all of it speak louder than your past pain ever did. Fruit isn't always instant, and that's why it's powerful. It takes time, it takes root. It requires patience, watering, pruning, and enduring seasons of drought. But once it starts to show, once your harvest starts growing from your history of hidden obedience, even your enemies will recognize that God is with you. There's something unshakable about a person who doesn't chase attention but still rises. Someone who doesn't shout for the stage but walks in so much purpose that the stage finds them. That kind of life built in secret, watered by prayer, pruned by sacrifice becomes so impactful, so filled with spiritual weight, that the results speak volumes. You don't need to announce your arrival, your fruit will do it for you. You don't need to defend your purpose, your results will preach louder than your voice ever could. Let the people talk, let the critics type, you just keep bearing fruit, keep living with purpose, keep walking with consistency. Because when the harvest shows up, they can't deny what God did in you, and the beautiful part, that fruit you're growing isn't just for you. It feeds others, it heals, it inspires, it multiplies, and it leaves a legacy that reaches further than your voice ever could. Because a fruitful life isn't just powerful, it's asterisk asterisk, unignorable asterisk asterisk.